Redemption appears to be coming for the naira. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has announced a new operational mechanism for Bureaux De Change, BDC, and introduced an importer's foreign exchange price verification system portal to curb speculative demand. Meanwhile, commercial banks and Bureau de Change operators are engaged in discussions aimed at exchanging dollar liquidity and prevent further depreciation of the naira. The collaboration involved banks selling proceeds of international money transfers from BDCs at the prevailing investors and exporters window rates. GKB, take us through this.
Well, two things, yeah, that we thought they would have done at least 1 month ago when the naira was floated. And this started, we told them that knowing the Nigerian penchant for abusing the system, that this will happen. And this is what really happened because a lot of speculators now moved into the market to ensure that the price of the dollar remains high, simply because they assume that they can keep it, they can sustain at that level to the detriment of our country and those of the productive sector. What this one will now do is to ensure that we can now verify those who make claims instead of simply giving money out as basic travel allowances or to do certain things. This will slow down the number of dollars going out. But the good side of it is that now the thing will stabilize around a particular figure that people can now project with. Because right now, it will be suicidal for anybody to plan. And some people wanted to buy tickets, are not planning beyond it. The bank told him that they cannot guarantee the amount beyond 5 days. And he's not traveling for at least next to 3 months. So this one will ensure that there will be a stability in the exchange rate up to a reasonable level. Because if this is not done, you will not be surprised that if we allow the free fall to continue, some speculators are already planning to make sure that the dollar to the naira exchange rate reaches 1,500.
Julie, I think we've started seeing the measures taken by the Central Bank of Nigeria, the fruit, and as of last week, it was halted because there was a time it was running to 950 naira to a dollar.
It was peaked at 958.
Oh, man.
In the parallel market.
Yes.
You know, the danger that we saw last week was the difference between the I and E window, the import and export window, and the parallel market was 206 naira. That in itself is extremely dangerous because it then means that people can take money from the I and E window and take it straight to the black market, which was what was happening before.
Usual practice over
because
time.
You take it at between 440 to 460 in the official market during the Emefiele era, then go and sell at like 760.
Fastest way to make your money.
An encouragement for speculators to continue to be in business. Because if you can get it, you bribe people and you can get it at the official rate. Look at how much you are going to make. Almost 400, at least more than 300. So when this went to 206, the margin, at the alarm bells began to ring. It was at that time that the acting CBN governor met Mr. President and asked him to permit them to take some steps that, in their view, will help stabilize the naira. Part of the steps was this money that came in from the Afrexim Bank, $3 billion, which is yes, you can call it a loan, but it's actually for crude oil. It's like crude oil bought in advance.
Repeat.
Yes, it's prepaid money for crude oil. So it's different from what we were doing before, the crude oil swap and all that. And it's not like a loan. I've had people say all sorts of things, you know, on social media. People won't bother to try to have clarity on issues, but they have an opinion. Everyone has an opinion on social, even on things that they know next to nothing about. Just for them to be able to say, we told you they will go back to borrowing. That money is like paying you in advance for crude oil that you are going to supply. So, but you need that money
to show up,
to inject into the foreign exchange market so that it can cause some stability to happen. Now, the fact that the thing is coming down gradually is because some people who had money, who had been keeping it and telling themselves that we will not sell until it's around 1,000. They are now borrowing themselves brain. So as the street lingo, they are borrowing themselves brain and they are now releasing this thing. Where do we get forex? It's mainly from crude oil sales and diaspora remittances. A lot of the money coming from diaspora, a lot of it is fueling speculation, because somebody sends money to you now, is telling you don't wait until it's this high before you sell. So there's a lot of speculation, but in my view, there is also a lot of dollars that people have stolen.
All right. The part of the...
I wanted to make the point, and I hope our government will do this quickly. From the records of CBN, there are people who have been involved in round tripping. They've taken a huge chunk of dollars, running into billions of naira. And they have not used, there's no evidence that they've used the money that they took for legitimate transactions. It is not difficult to find out who took what, how much, what did he use it for.
Yeah.
Government has to find a way to take back what these people have stolen, have taken, and give them back the value of that in naira. You see, because it's so easy for people to access cheap naira, now what they have stolen, if you tell them, oh, I'm selling dollars to you at 5,000 naira to a dollar, do you know that some people who have cheap naira that they have stolen, do you know that they are ready? Because it's not what they worked for. They are ready to exchange it at that rate. These are among the things driving this dollar illiquidity. People can go and take billions of dollars, and then we can't point to what they use it to. We must collect it from them. We collect it and put it back, because we are talking about, okay, Nigeria has about 38 billion in the foreign reserve. In actual fact, you don't have more than 15 billion. Because the other day, they let us know that JP Morgan, that we are owing JP Morgan about 7 point...
it was factored in by our...
7.3 or 7, I can't remember.
Billion.
Now, it means that from that, in that foreign reserve, you cannot take all the money that is there.
The one that was...
And there are some other people too who have outstanding...
they have IOUs.
Yes, that you have to pay back. Yeah. So when you are looking at the foreign reserve, in the real sense, you don't own all the money. And that limits the capacity to which you can even defend the naira with your foreign reserves.
I think that's what this one is meant to achieve. The foreign exchange price verification system.
No, I'm talking about the ones that have taken it.
Some of these guys...
that have gone out of the system.
Some of these guys are in government.
Of course, they are even in the bank.
So, to have the political will to bring them down or expose them now is...
No, if we do it, we are going to save a lot of
but it depends on the president and those who...
Is the political will has to be there. Yeah. You cannot look at all of them. I'm saying, because some people are saying, we are back to defending the naira. What they just did now is not defending the naira with our money. You know, in the past, we are subsidizing the market
heavily,
using our hard-earned foreign exchange. But what they did this last time, contrary to what some people are saying, is not actually defending the naira in using our funds. We got them to give us money, and we sold crude oil to them in advance. So that's a creative way of solving a problem and helping to maintain stability. But it's not like you're going to take money from a foreign reserve
and pump into the system.
And pump into the system as we were doing before. So people need to understand that, because I hear people saying all kinds of things that they don't understand. But I want to believe that if we have like 15 billion outside, that from our foreign reserve, we have no choice, we have to pay. What do we do about those who took Nigerian businessmen, rich men? They are hurting the country with illegitimate transactions that they are doing. And we know some of these people. You and I know them. So government has to, we are looking for dollars, and some people have taken dollars illegitimately. They can't defend what they took it for. It's round tripping. We have to take it back from them. And give them the naira equivalent.
Okay. Oh, sorry, we have to leave it here.
Yeah.
I'll say happy Ishashe Day.
Yes.
Southwest States.
Okay. Everyone is free to practice his religion. Yeah. The best way that he can, and the man upstairs is looking down on everyone.
You know the Yoruba parable now?
Okay. Yeah. All right.